Hello, welcome to my Sunday From. So today I went by the bakery on my life and I went and got a jarritos and I got the $5 sack of bread. That way I can have fresh bread throughout the week. And it comes with this one. I don't know what this one is. It comes with a croissant and a concha. But there's two of these kinds. I don't know what they are. I don't know why people make me try the conchas first, but I'm gonna try a piece of this cheese one, and then I guess I'll have one of that kind. Oh, there's apple in it, empanada, and then a piece of the concha. Because people always tell me you need to eat the whole concha, one concha. But these are freaking big. Look at the rest of the concha. I'm gonna show you. This is the whole concha. Like, I took a piece off, and this is the whole concha. Like, it's bigger than my head. So I can't eat that whole thing. They make them in house. That's a good part about this stuff. I love my neighborhood. It wasn't like this at first. We had to get our pancitos from Kentucky, which is I think my next stop. Not that I want to go there like so badly, but I also do because I want that Ferris Bueller house. So let's try this concha. This is so good. Look, it even tells you ingredients: flour, sugar, egg, milk, and yeast. Nothing weird. And this cheese. This one's good. This empanada, it's got like apple or something. Oh, that's good. I had a nice walk. And I got to filming. And I have all these videos I have to make. I just have to edit them. And I should be done by today because today is so quiet. Plus it's Friday. I had a lot of fun. It's not even late. This spring is like starting off to be so, it's just fun. I said, like, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like work at all. They say when your life is, bountiful, that you're in the right company. And when you're in the right company, you're in God's hands. Nothing's gonna stop you. And I know, like, a lot of times we start getting in trouble and start getting to all the static in the streets and authorities looking at us, but scrutinizing us, right? So we find ourselves scrutinized by society, but we think we're right. We think we know our shit. We think our world is orderly. But it's not until you stop, stand still, stand on all 10 toes, firmly rooted in the ground. Just be still for a second. Look around you. Look all around you. Do a 360. I want you to stand where you are. Just be silent for a second. And look around. Do a spin. And I want you to take account of everybody in your room, in the room. Take account of everybody in the room. And take a look at everybody in your space. And I want you to start doing inventory of everybody in your environment. And I want you to say, everybody in there has good intentions because they all have access to you right now. You're within arm's reach, right? You're within their reach. Like their hand can just reach out and touch you. And I want you to take note of everybody whose intentions are pure. And if that's you that's thinking, I don't know what's going on, something's wrong, something's off, but it can't be my world. And if you're 100% in the clear, then okay. Maybe there is something wrong. But if you're not, I want you to start making those changes right away. Because like what we said, you in danger, girl. If anything, I think, and people blocking all those toxic influencers, celebrities or not, famous or not, they don't have to necessarily be world renowned. But let's look at their life. Let's look at their steps. Let's look at what, which one of these asses have been dragging, through society. And learn, It takes time, dedication, and hard work to be a member of society in the first place. You have to hold some type of responsibility within yourself. And that's what they lack. And all the times that they fell face forward, you can learn from their lessons. Surely, you don't want your own name thrown through the same ringer. And surely you don't want to fall in their same footsteps. And of course, you don't want to be the one who's accessed by wolves, when all this, could be avoided. And all that you went through was for a reason, because now you had learned the hard way. And in the future, you have invested all your time and energy all that energy you have right now instilled in you to keep pushing. And look forward to a brighter future, because right now you have that energy. You can use it, harness it to make a future for yourself, you know? If that's you and you're at risk, you have everything to lose. In my opinion, you're worth it. You're worthy. You're qualified. Everybody, in my opinion, is worthy of love. You know, if you don't have all those people in your life, if you love yourself, people will see the light in you and they'll be drawn to it. I know you can. It's just a matter of time. You know? I don't want you to be sitting there feeling by yourself. Reach out and access somebody positive. Go look for a mentor. Go look for a counselor that can help you through it. You know? The hardships. Some type of life instructor, somebody. And don't forget to be social. Be more social. Socialize. If you can, network, you know? That's a plus. That is a plus, because whatever field you're in or are gonna be in, or, you know, hoping to get in, it, you know, it could depend on, you know, what level of success, and you want to be on top. You want to stay there. You want to last. We need all the positive people to be up here. And that's why we work so hard here in the red pill. And well, people are trying to forget about our movement, the brotherhood, because of all the stuff they made up in their head, or all the stuff that they're already made up on, you know, in their mind. They already made up their mind about you, about us. They're already based on speculation, rumors, gossip. And we're not trying to prove ourselves, but we damn sure ain't trying to prove them wrong. I mean, right. We're not trying to prove them right. And if we can help it, we're going to prove them wrong anyway. You know? But we move in numbers. That's how we build and grow. And that's what's so special about us. Yeah? What does Scarface say? You'll never see a bad motherfucker like me again in your life. Take a good look at me. You never see a badder motherfucker in your life. But that's all for now. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I need one more subscriber. And I'll see you in the next one. My son different. Bye-bye.